Are you looking to pursue a career in detailing and looking for a mentor and trainer? Get in contact with us. We'll see how we can help you. During the training, obviously we went over like how to detail cars, right? So, we went through interiors, we did a little bit of paint correction, the different types of protection that you can apply to the paint of the cars, to the interiors. What else did we do? Remind me. um,
Did we do a little bit
well,
of west sanding?
we did some wet
Yeah.
sanding, yeah. So obviously we did that, and what I always, tell anybody that is looking for, the advice on the detailing end is, I'm going to teach you this, but just like I've learned in training classes that I've taken on, different fields, you're never you're never gonna know how to really do it until you just do it. So obviously, again, we went through over that, but my main thing during the training was to kind of uh, shine light at like what you were gonna potentially experience in real life, right? So so that's kind of like what I wanna kind of get at. Like, what has your experience been like? I know one of the main things we touched based on was like, finding that help, that labor, on the labor side, on the operation side. So what has that experience been like?
Where do I begin? It's been a journey, I'll say. Like, it's hard. Like, finding help. All right, starting a business. And starting a business from scratch with zero clients, no clients, no nothing, let's say. I started the business just like that. I was like, I want to get into detailing. I like detailing. I detailed my car here and there, but it's a whole different next level once you into this profession. Actually knowing products and stuff, and finding the help as well. Like, running a business is not easy. It's not for everybody, I'll say. Like, you got to be mentally and physically prepared for any outcome that it can come. Let's go with this finding the help right now. The finding the help, I don't even want to touch that topic, honestly, because
It's fine. I mean, whatever.
no, I'm gonna touch it because it's been tough. Let's say it like this: I first started, I didn't have no clientele. I started around February, really on my own.
Yeah.
Late February, March, cold, no clients, going door to door, knocking on doors,
Yeah.
giving paperwork saying, "Oh, I'm Jaylen from Glacier Touch. I'm here to detail cars. If you need any of these services, please don't hesitate to call." Middle of winter, mind you, it's cold, going all over, driving around, no client. I'm gonna just give you a little story about this. I had a person that you actually trained too. I
Yeah,
paid
yeah.
for class, did it all, invested money and time and everything. And I'll just say it didn't work out.
Okay.
Didn't work out because I didn't have the client at the time. I didn't have the clientele at that time. So he's with me working. Obviously, I got to pay him out of my pocket, And when I seen the business picking up where it should be, the person wanted a little bit more money, and we couldn't come down to an agreement at that time. It was tough because I was so negative at that time that
And when you say negative, you meant like on the business side, like
business
money
side,
wise,
money
right?
wise.
All right,
You
cool.
know, people see a van and they expect it to be like, $5,000-$10,000. I'm way into that,
Yeah.
and paying somebody to come help me just get clients and whatever clients there was helping me out, paying them a weekly was it put me down bad at that time, and I was stressed, very stressed. Then we had that conversation where I had the clientele started building up. We're seeing a little bit more cash flow, but I'm still negative, and some people don't see that in business part. Like, they see only the good. Like, oh, we're making money. I should be getting paid a little bit more, and it's tough. And it's like I can't. So I had to go on my own on that. That was the first incident that I had trying to find help.
Yeah.
which is okay. I understand everybody has their responsibility, you know.
Yeah.
Then should I go with the second part?
If you want, I mean, I think
Should I go with the second part?
maybe a summary would be better, So it
Okay.
seems like
I'm gonna go with the second part. I'm gonna give the people what they need to hear, because there's some things, some people say, oh, I have a detailing or any business. They only tell you the good. They don't tell you the bad
Yeah.
into it. And this half of the time is mostly bad than good until you really get where you need to be and be like, and you look
Yeah.
back and reflect and like, wow, I went through a lot to get where I'm at. And
Yeah.
I'm still not, nobody's ever satisfied. You always want more.
Yeah.
That's me as a person. I always want, I'm
Yeah.
shooting for the sky, honestly.
Definitely.
But so the second incident I had with finding some help, business is booming, everything's going well. Like, I'm so busy at this time. Like, I'm clients are actually leaving because I can't meet. Like, they want an appointment tomorrow, and I can't because I'm working by myself. I only can do like 3 to 4 cars a day, because I'm mostly into quality than quantity.
Yeah.
You're a
That's good.
detailer. Like, we're not gonna rush your car and leave it half-assed and to just go on to the next client to get the money. The money's always gonna be there. I don't care about the money.
Yeah.
I represent this name,
Yeah.
which is Glacier's Touch. So
And then what I always say, not to cut you off before we get ahead of, we're not a car wash. That's
No.
another thing that I want to emphasize. And I'm not saying there's probably businesses out there that they do it slight differently, and they put the name detailing in their name, and there's many things that fall into that word, right? But at the very least, especially when you see somebody that is trying to explain to you a process, they're trying to explain to you why this should be done a certain way. And I get it, everybody has their budget, but it should be okay to say, hey, I don't have that money to spend for what the time that you're gonna put into it. It's all about it respecting, and it goes back to what I was saying. I know that I'm not saying everybody, but I know that this type of work in this industry, it ain't really respect. Like, it's not looked at as a high valued career. People when I started, they would tell me like, "Why are you doing that? Like, that makes no sense. Like,
you can't make a career out of
like,
that.
or like, you went to school. Why are you deciding to do that? You know what I'm saying? So, um, and I've always just been that type of person. Like, you're not gonna tell me what I should and should do. I want to be the one to say at the end of the day, you know what? I did make the wrong choice. But you know what? Nobody influenced me to do that, because the world don't look at it like that's how it should be, And I guess that's a little bit of a pride, but I rather my mistakes be my mistakes
Yeah, exactly.
and not nobody else's mistakes. You know what I'm saying?
There's a lot of distraction from the sideline. People
Yeah.
don't know. Like, everybody's gonna say something.
Yeah.
Everybody's gonna say something, but
Yeah.
it's up to you to realize and be like, I'm not gonna listen to it. I'm gonna stick what my gut tells me to do, and I'm gonna keep on going with it.
Yeah.
That's what it is,
Yeah. But I got off topic, so finish.
Let's
a
bring it
little
back.
bit.
Let's bring it
Yeah,
back.
bring
Let's
it back. My bad. Bring it
So
back to the.
I'm gonna bring it back to the second person I try to find. So, like I said, I was super busy at that time. People calling me up, like my regular customers back then used to call me like, yo, can I get an appointment same day? And I was like, yeah, I'm there. Let's go. Let's do it. I didn't have nobody at that time. I'm like, shit, let's go do it.
Yeah.
Then it got to a point where I'm like, bro, I can't. I'm booking out for like next week right now. Like, wow, really? Like, and I felt some type of way because those other people that was there from the beginning, and I have like a special spot for them. I always try to accommodate them as much as possible. It's like your barber. You call your barber and like, yo, can I get a haircut? You're tipping him good and you're paying good. And he's like, he can't. He's busy. You got to respect that. At the end of the day, it's like, it's his business, So it was that. So I had this guy I met, whatever. I'm not going to go into too much details. We came to an agreement. Business is going well. We're picking up more jobs. Everything's going well, blah, blah, blah. Then came to a time where we're gonna do a business investment and expand the business. We got this great idea. Everything's going well.
So now you have a partner.
So now I have a partner. And I was like, wow, this is great. You know, this is, at the end of the day, you can't do everything by yourself.
Yeah.
You know, you get burnt out quick if you want to do everything to you like by yourself. So I'm like, I got a partner now. This is great. Let's do it. Everything's going well. Winter time's coming, you know, things a little bit slowed down. It's my first winter, and I don't know what to expect. I keep telling the person, hey, this is my first winter. I don't know how business going, but it's going well right now. Let's keep it going. Like, I got a lot of maintenance customers, maintenance plan and stuff. I'm getting customers, keep it going. It slowed down for a week, one bad week. And when I did like, I'll say that 1 week I did like about 2 to 3 detail in 1 week, which is bad. And I go back to, he reach out to me like, hey man, I don't know what's going on. I need a little bit more money. Back to the money part.
Financial.
Financial. And I'm like, damn, I'm maxing out right now. Like, if we do calculation right now, like, you probably making more than I am after all the costs that I got with product wise, bills, keeping the van on the road, insurance, you know. You might just see it right now that we're making all this money and I'm pocketing it right now, but it's not like that. There's a lot that goes into a business to keep it running, you know, paying for advertisement, stuff like that people don't see. I'm like, oh, not again. Let's figure it out. I'm very down to earth. I'm trying to work it out because it's going good. I'm trying to work it out. Like, we need to grow this business. Didn't come down to an agreement. I'm like, man, this is what I can afford. This is what I can do right now. No, I can't. Blah blah. We're gonna split. It's okay, bro. Let's split ways. I'd rather keep a friendship. If we can't work together, I'd rather save the friendship than what we had than be enemies. You know. So we just split our ways, and right now I'm on my own, but it's great. It's going great. I can't complain. Like, I look back what I did in a year, like from a year to now. I'm like, wow, I did all this and still keep on going. I got people that reach out to me from all over, like asking me questions, thinking I've been detailing forever, and I'm like, bro, you probably in the game longer than I am.
Yeah.
This is what I know, you know, but it's good. Like, it's a community that you build around with people. And that's my experience of finding people and trying to get helpers. It's hard labor and nobody wants to do it. Like, nowadays, nobody wants to work.
Stay tuned for the next episode. Thank you for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe.